Good morning, boomers. The voice of the blockchain here, Satoshi's big cousin, crypto's finest champagne. Thank you for tuning in. Big shout out to CryptoZilla, just donated an ice cream. I appreciate that. Thank you to all the boomers. We're talking about Ether on the rise. We're talking about the Defi, Fomo out there. Right now, things are headed straight out. Stocks booming, all-time highs. The funny bunny money continues, and the cryptos are riding this wave. Shout out to Athlete. He donated an ice cream. Thank you so much to Athlete and CryptoZilla. We're going to be talking about the math. There's FOMO out there, guys. Right now, the greed is higher than the fear. Right now, the greed is high. So you can expect things to continue to go up until that changes. So keep an eye out. Be prepared, for a pivot. But right now, things are on the way up, and Ether's ripping. And I expect this. I'm going to tell you that I've been saying this for a while, and I have, if you've been following the stream. Ether is going to gain a little bit of share on Bitcoin. Not seeing it on YouTube. Let me see. Hold on 1 second. Let me check my thing out here. Restream chat. What's going on out here, guys? It says that it's online. So it should be good. Check it again. Thanks for letting me know. Thanks for the heads up out there. But on my end, it says that I'm connected. So yeah, back to what I was saying. Ether, I expect it to rise, gain some share on Bitcoin. I don't expect it to surpass Bitcoin in the short run, but it's going to gain some share. I think both of them are headed up. Both of them are headed up, in my opinion. Let me know if that YouTube's working, CryptoZilla. Yeah, there it is. I'm seeing comments from Rafterman, Lady Plants over there on YouTube. Yeah, it just took a little second to populate the chat box. Thank you so much to CryptoZilla, Lady Plants, Athlete, the rest of the boomers out there. What about EOS? I noticed that, Larimer was on Ivan on Tech yesterday, and, that hints to me that, they're ready to perhaps do another leg of marketing and development. But, there's so many other tokens out there that my focus is not EOS. In fact, I was on the EOS train for a while, and a few months ago, I rolled those EOS capital into Ether, and I'm glad I did. Okay, because Ether's on the move. But I would expect, EOS to support some DeFi, and maybe they take advantage of it. I noticed that he was on Larimer was on Ivan on Tech yesterday, which usually when people start doing press, it's because they want to promote something. So they just don't do it for fun, guys. Usually they're trying to promote something or push a product. I didn't check the interview, so I don't know the details, but that's what I would expect. Lady Plants is here. CryptoZilla's here. Manohar is here. Rafterman. And the rest of the boomers. We're going to be talking about all this math, this DeFi FOMO, this FOMO, even with the stocks. There's so much FOMO out there. What you're seeing is the markets are basically defying gravity. This is, it's out of control, guys. That's all I can say. We got to identify what we're in. And that's why I've been playing hot potato. I'm not going, I'm not long. I'm not trying to hold these stocks for a long time. I'm doing the options. I'm going in and out with the calls, and I'm trying to not lock everything up. I'm trying to go in and go out and take, some profits out of all these price surges that we're seeing. Let's go ahead and check out actually, let me pull up CoinGecko. I want to pull up CoinGecko, check out. CoinGecko's been treating me good. I like CoinGecko. What I'm asking is, when is DOT going to appear on CoinMarketCap? You could see CoinGecko here, 11.8 for Bitcoin. So Bitcoin's gaining weight. It appears to want to test 12,000. And this is after Ether has put on 8% in the past 24 hours. Ether at 469. Ether's going to 5, in my opinion. I got to put IMO in front of everything out here because you know how those guys are, those cucks out there, little baby cucks. Ether, in my opinion, all the way to 500. If it doesn't hit 500, I don't want you crying, but I think it will. We got Ether's all-time high. What is it, 1,400? This thing has legs, in my opinion, guys. And being that, a significant share of the DeFi market is on Ether, I feel like, this thing is just going to continue going. Ripple at 28 cents, Chainlink at $16, Polkadot at 641. If and when Polkadot hits coin market cap and it reflects on the top 10, I would expect there to be some FOMO. Okay, that's what I would expect. Bitcoin Cash at 279, Litecoin at 62, Cardano at 12 cents, Satoshi Vision at number 10. Finally, things about to get out of the top 10. It's about time. Crypto.com at 18 cents, Binance at 23, EOS at 331, and Tezos 334. You got EOS and Tezos are about the same price. Okay, which one would you rather have? EOS has been around. Tezos has been around. I don't know. I'm not holding either, to keep it 1,000, guys. But they're in competition, obviously. 3 cents for Tron. Tron's making movements. You got Tron up 17% in the last 24. Don't sleep on Tron, okay? I know there's a little, I've always called it a bit Chinese scammy looking. I'm not saying it is, but, there's some sort of a Chinese scammy vibe that I get from it. But, it's still here. It works. We're using D-Live. I wouldn't count it out either. Tezos stake. Yeah, Lady Plant saying Tezos. You could stake EOS, but I'm not sure if it's as easy or not compared to Tezos. Let's check out the Bitcoin charts here. 11,873. A high of 11,957. There was a rejection there at 12,000. A low of 11.5. So you've seen some movements here. We're headed back down, but you see a lot of green everywhere. There's so much green. Everything's winning for the most part. So until that changes, some losers are ETH Classic. Link is down, which is interesting. That may be an opportunity. KNC Kyber's down. I like Kyber. So there may be some opportunity. Maker is kind of down. So we'll probably see some of the altcoins lose today because, Ether's on the rise. But let's look at these DeFi coins. DeFi's treated us all well. And how about Yearn? We talked about that yesterday. Yearn ripping over 3x Bitcoin. This thing is $34,000 for one Yearn finance coin. Is incredible. There's only 20,000 in the circulating supply, but that's probably the reason why it ripped. UMA performed like Barry Bonds this week. It's up 250% in the past 7 days. Yearn up 135%. Look at these numbers. Aave is starting to put on some weight. Actually, I bought the dip on Aave yesterday on Lend. I saw it dip, and I said, these things appear to come in sets. So, if this one was in the red, let me take a stab at it. And I've been eyeing synthetics as well. That may swing back around. Compound is up 10%. Makers, another one may swing around. How about Ampleforth, guys? This thing went down to under $1. Now it's at $2.37. I was counting it out. Remember, I was telling you guys, look at Ampleforth, the rebase and the whole thing there. I was like, I think there's something here. And, I got in a little too early. Sometimes we're ahead of the curve here. So Ampleforth is ripping. Ren is still ripping. Actually, I profit off Ren. I got into Ren on Saturday and I flipped out of it on Monday. So I'm in the gains. And how about Kyber? I like Kyber, guys. Kyber Network rewards in Ether tokens. And you could stake it on Binance for free. At no charge, Ain't nothing for free. But you know what I'm talking about. Band protocol seems to be ripping again. See, this is another one. This was, red a few days, and now it seems to be awakening. And they come in sets, guys. So I took a stab at, what did I take a stab at? At Lend yesterday, and I took a stab at Loop Ring because I see it in the red. Let's see if, it swings back around. The champ was just saying all these DeFis are on ETH, and the boomers must agree. Yeah, that's the thing, Crystozilla. Most of these are on ETH. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think ETH is undervalued. You see the market cap of ETH doesn't reflect all the other coins. I wonder if you added up all the other coins, it probably would exceed the market cap of Bitcoin. I don't know. And again, I'm not here for the Ether against Bitcoin competition. I don't really care. I'm looking for both of them. I think in the short run, I think Ether is going to gain weight on Bitcoin. The market share, Bitcoin's dominance now, it's at 54%. almost 55. ETH's dominance at 13. I would expect ETH's dominance to go up a little bit more, closer to 15, maybe even more than 15%. That's what I'm looking for. So, in the short term. And it's funny, I was rethinking about, I've been saying this like all year basically, but I was thinking about it yesterday. I was looking at the charts on ETH and I was like, instead of just holding some of this bits in my portfolio, maybe I should get a little more ETH. And which I have been. I've been telling you guys, I've been stacking the ETH, but then I was like, at this point, what would you rather hold, Bitcoin or Ether? I'm saying right now, it looks like in the short run, Ether may gain a little bit. Of course, I always view as Bitcoin as the top dog. It's the coin that seems safer to me. But right now, ETH, I consider it a blue chipper. So just let me know. I may pick up some more ETH. I don't know. Right now it's ripping, but maybe it takes a little dip, and because I can see this thing going above 500 easy. I can see it going to 700. And again, I may be wrong, guys. I may be wrong. For everybody listening, I'm not your crypto daddy, for lack of a better description. I'm not. So I don't know, but I would say, if you called me up yesterday and you say, Champ, I'm looking at Ether, it's at 800. I'll be like, oh yeah. It's I'm glad, but I wouldn't be it's not at all time highs. That's what I'm saying. Bitcoin is closer to its all time high than Ether is. So go back to these DeFi coins. Let's see if there's any other DeFi opportunities here. Let's see if the 1 hour changes. This is another one that we're talking about. Power pool, concentrated voting power. This thing's been ripping up 175% in the past 20. I think Chico Crypto was talking about this one. I think I caught a video yesterday. This one's interesting. I don't know what. Let me see. Is this a Uniswapper? This may be it's a Uniswapper and a balancer. I keep an eye on that. There's so many, guys. So many. That being said, understand the climate that we're in. We're in this thing is a bubble for everything at this point. So you got to be able to take your profits, okay, and have some in the chamber here. Stay somewhat liquid because you never know. Let's go with these 1 hour changes here. So, power pools. Ren is still ripping. Band seems to be catching a bid. And Urine keeps going now. I was finally able to sell out of my CRV. I had bought CRV, I think, about 7 days ago. And, I had been holding it. I was kind of at a loss. And then finally yesterday, CRV ripped like 30%. And I was able to make about a little bit less than a 10% profit. So I saw it go up, and it may have gone up more, but, the name of the game here is to accustom yourself, especially if you're swing trading, accustom yourself to eating the greens. If you see it green, eat your food, and sell. That's how I've been handling it. I've told you I'm not married to any of these DeFi tokens. I'm not interested in holding them for the long term. So, I'll sit on them, and I'll wait for the greenery, and then I'll take my food. And I'll wait for another dip, and that's how I've been doing it. And so far so good. Roger Ripple's loading up on Cardano. I guess we'll see. There you go. I mean, we'll see with Cardano. It's up 20. It's up 5% in the past 24, which is good. But in this climate, Ether's up 8%. Right now everything's looking good. So more power to Roger. Lady Plants, Cryptozilla, Manohar, and the rest of the boomers. Raptorman says Celsius treats me well every morning. Yeah, shout out to Celsius. Champ, are you interested in staking KNC on Aave for 11%? Is that more rewarding than staking on Binance? I don't know. It probably is. I'm not interested in locking up tokens and all that. I'm ready to sell. Okay, most of this I'm doing it right in the exchanges, and I'll tell you what, I avoid crazy ETH fees doing that. So I told you guys yesterday, KNC is out of the whole bag that I've been swing trading with these DeFi coins is the one that I've been holding longer. because it, has ETH rewards, but I'm seeing it start to rip, and if it goes up, I'll flip it. So I'm not interested. And in the stake, I mean, I receive it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not that I'm not interested, but I'm not actively looking to get this KNC to go to Aave to lock it up and wait for the 11%. No, I'm waiting for the rips. Okay. What do I care about an 11% stake when I can just wait around and wait for a 20% day? Think about this, guys. If you wait around for some of these coins, you're going to see a 10, 15, maybe 20% green day. I mean, it's been happening. So, it's my strategy. I'd rather wait around for that, keep it right there on the exchange and flip it. I'm trying to get bits and ETH. Shout out to Rafterman. Boom. ETH charges more than Exxon for gas. It's too much. Yeah, that's the thing. Right now, utilization capacity is kind of high. And, I've been doing most of this stuff on the exchanges. Not the DEX, not on Uniswap. On Binance is most of them. So I don't have to pay the wild fees. I don't have to pay those wild gas fees. Shout out to Johnson. I see you. Lady Plants. Christozilla, blow the horn. I throw the bomb. Wi-Fi's up like 30K. Yeah, I know. We've been talking about it, Johnson. We talked about it all week. It's more than 3 Bitcoins right now. It's crazy. And we were able to ride that wave too. I mean, I was, I don't know about but I told you guys, I got in at like a 0.4, 0.5. I saw it rip to like 1.8 and then it went down to 1.6 or 1.5. I sold with more than the double gain. I mean, now I'm thinking to myself, I could have held if I got in at 0.4, but you see what I'm saying? It's a coulda, shoulda, woulda. It rips from 0.4 to 1.8 or 1.6. At that point, I'm good. I'm taking profits. It went to 3 Bitcoin, but how many times does that happen? You see what I'm saying? So, like I said, I'm trying to make for sure gains, not fast gains. 11,843. We're seeing a little sell off here with Bitcoin, but let's see if we can retest 12,000. And there it is. I heard like Wi-Fi was $3 in Balancer when it listed first. I don't know, but I got in at when it was less than 10,000. I would have been a multi-billion. Yeah, I mean, it coulda, shoulda, woulda. There's so many. It's like saying, if I would have held on to guys. I told you guys about Chainlink, and we got into it even in our portfolio when it was 30 cents. Okay, we rode the train to about $3, and I finally got off the train. I was like, from 30 cents to $3, I didn't want to keep testing my luck. If we would have held from 30 cents to $15, $16 we would have been in the money. Yes, it was. I was researching. Yeah, 3. I don't know what it was, Johnson, but yeah, you're right. It's crazy. From $3 to 30,000. That's like 1,000 times or more. It's crazy. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. You never know, But here's the thing, there's one coin that kept going, but how many coins they rip? 50, 60, 70, 80%, and then they start dumping. You know what I mean? You don't want to get caught up in it. So you got to look at it like this. If you're making gains, steady gains, then you should be all right. Don't be saying, oh, well, I could have had more. That's not the mentality to have. The I could have had more mentality is not the right mentality. The mentality is I'm making gains. If you're making steady gains, then you're good. You're making steady gains. You're making more than just someone hodling. If someone's just hodling Bitcoin and they're sitting on Bitcoin, that's good too. I mean, that's a great strategy. That statistically has shown to be the right move. But if you're swing trading, you're getting into these coins and you see yourself making gains and exceeding the pace than a hodler, then you're all right. Lady Plants got off at $8. There you go. See, so she rode the Chainlink to $8. I don't know where you got in, but you made some gains. So don't test the luck. Don't see how far you could take everything. That's greed. If you've made 10x, if you made 5, sheesh, if you doubled your money, that should be happy. You should be happy with that. Now, another strategy is if you really want to see how far it can go, sell half the bag and just keep the other half. If you got into Chainlink, at $1 and then it went to $5, sell half of it and ride the other half. At least you made your money back. That's another strat. At least make your money back. You just don't want to get caught up out there at a loss. You know what sucks even more? To know that the coin went up and you could have made profits, but then you stuck around waiting for more and now you lost. Kind of like those that didn't sell at an all-time high in 2017. They watched Bitcoin. They bought Bitcoin for, 12,000, 13,000. In the same month, it rips to 20,000. They don't sell because they're greedy, and it goes down to 3,000 and they're stuck. And a lot of them were either A, sold at a loss, or B, they had to wait till, now basically to break even. So there you go. Search some gem coins like Wi-Fi. We've been talking about them. I mean, we pulled up a few of them. We pulled up a few of them. Now, I haven't found exactly one like Wi-Fi. This year, Wi-Fi's been the one, but there's a lot of them that are moving. Let's check out the stock markets too. Let's check out the stocks, because the stocks are ripping too, guys. And we're in a climate here that if the stocks keep going, it helps the bits. S&P 3506, it keeps going. Dow at 28,429, keeps going. Crude in the green at 43. Metals, look at silver, almost at $29, $28.60. Gold at $19.79. It's looking good. And this climate, guys, it's going up. Look at the 10-year yield. It's green. We're in a climate that right now the bubble keeps pumping. Powell the pumper. Mohammed, chill out with the memes. You're coming out, you're flooding the box with memes. We don't know who you are. I'll give you a chance, okay? But, you've already did 6 memes. I'm sure you're patriotic for your country. I'm good. I'm glad. But you're disturbing the chat, Muhammad, whatever your name is. So I'll give you, there he keeps going. Snipe this guy out the box, Crystozilla. Snipe this guy out the box. He's the disruption. This guy's in my box memeing a bunch of Turkey flags. I don't know, where's that from? Turkey, or what country is that from? He's toast. He's out of here. You know what? Shout out to your country. If you got pride. I don't got anything against your country, but you just did 10 memes here, Muhammad. Why would you do that? You just got yourself kicked out of here for acting like an idiot, honestly. I got nothing against people having pride with their country. Drop a couple of memes. You rep Turkey or what? I don't know. I think it's Turkey. I'm assuming. But this guy came and dropped like 10 back to back. Turkey seems to pay internet troll. I see them in multiple chats. Yeah, I've noticed that. What's up with that? What's the point though? Why would what's the point of coming and dropping 12 Turkey memes? What are you trying to get out of it? Just a disruption, or I don't know. I really don't get it. They don't even have what's the agenda? There's no call to action. There's no link. They're not asking what do you want? Why would someone pay them? China does it, but they don't drop flags. It's just to create a disturbance. I really don't know. But we snipe them out the box. You drop 50 here in the treasure chest, and we get one. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and pass out some lemons right now, guys. Christozilla, the lucky winner. There you go, Christozilla. Number 1. He's saying he's paid to promote Turkey, but paid on activity, not on effectiveness. I don't know why anybody would spend their money on kids sharing turkey memes and bothering people. I'll take that job though. It seems like that's an easy job. Like who would waste their money on that? It's funny. Oh man, ridiculous. Thank you so much for the diamond there, Crystozilla. I appreciate you. Let me drop one for you. Let's see the headlines out here. Decentralized exchange volume rose 160% in August to 11.6 billion, setting third straight record. Wow. Rookie Wi-Fi token jumped 8-fold in August. Boom. Wow. Interesting stuff, guys. Just keep an eye on these DeFis. And then I'll look at the stocks that continue to rip. They've been going so fast that I've been struggling to get into place. It's like my bids are not being filled. UMA up 255% in the past 7 days. So right now, the big dog seems, the day seems this power pool. They're on Uniswap. They're moving. I don't know much about it. I'm not using Uniswap as of late. But, I know that there's gains to be made out there, guys. I know that there's gains to be made. DeFi money, I don't know about that. There's a lot of Yearn knockoffs that I've been seeing out there. Curve has been ripping. I told you guys that I sold this pump. Ample Fourth has been ripping as well. And Compound back around. And you see Band coming back around. Again, this is my the pattern that I'm noticing. They come in sets. It's like 4 or 5, tokens that seem to pump and dump every 4 or 5 days. Yeah, Ren and Band seem to be gaining weight. Balancer seems like it may be an opportunity today. It's down 7% in the past 24, but in the hour it's up 1%. I'm questioning here if it's time for it to start a little run. There you go. I'll take a few more comments and questions, guys. I just want to make sure that we're on top of all this as the funny bunny money continues to flow. Continues to flow, guys. Be careful, though. Always have some on hand just in case, there's like for instance, right now, we've been seeing all the altcoins, all the DeFi coins ripping. And, I've been taking advantage of them. But make sure you still you don't want to put all your portfolio in there. Right now they're at high. You never know. It could dump and there could be an opportunity. The whole point being is that keep one in the chamber. Always have a little bit of firepower there. Some dry powder. Each culture has their idea on what's mentally motivating their thinking to show people are proud about Turkey. Probably doesn't even understand English. Yeah, whatever. But, those that are paying for that, I'm sure they don't care. They're trying to make money. Why would you spend money? You know what I mean? What's the bigger picture here? We're the big losers today. Look at this sushi token. This is what is the new Uniswap. I've been seeing people talk about this sushi thing. It looks like another Uniswap knockoff. With these things, I'm sure people made gains, but I would throw, first of all, I'm not interested. Let me keep it 1,000. But at minimum, I'd look at it as a gamble. That's, to me, this is like throwing 100 on black. You never know. It's like I have no idea. Sushi's listed on Binance. Ooh, that's interesting. Wow, that's very interesting. That is very interesting. And I know there's a lot of value on Uniswap, and there's nothing funny bunny about it. There's just sometimes funny bunny coins on there. And one thing about seeing a coin on a bigger exchange is that psychologically, to some people, it may legitimize it, which may not be true. But the whole fact that I'm seeing it on Binance right now, I must admit, makes me reconsider it, and that could be my own bias. In America, sniping turkeys out of the box is mentally motivating since athlete. Yeah, but I'm not paying for an active campaign to go to other people's box and snipe them out the box. You know what I'm saying? It's not. There's a difference of how it's being approached. Images and ads are effective if continually shown. Even goofy ones, naive minds will evenly go there. Must be a movement here. I guess. I mean, maybe you're just looking into it too much. I have no idea. I really don't care. I'll just snipe them out the box. If they don't add any value, they're out of here. Shout out to Enya. Pump it. All right. Let me see if there's any deals out here. I try to get into every week a credit spread, and NVIDIA has been the one that's treating me the best out of many. Fiverr's also all right. I like PayPal's another one, eBay. But how about Zoom, the gainer of the day? Zoom is at $464, up 43% after they reported earnings like no other. Zoom really boomed. Zoom really boomed because of the Rona. ETH is up almost 8% against the dollar, almost 5% against BTC. Square's booming, Roku, Upwork. Let's see if there's any deals here. Kyber Network is down. EOS is down against ETH. Snapchat is down. Let me see. Yeah, nothing's screaming at me right now. TRX up in 17 and 24 hours. Yeah, we just covered that a few minutes ago. I just hope next year would be very big for DeFi like 2017. Who would though? I mean, I think this is the year for DeFi. I mean, I've been calling it. I don't know if you've noticed, but I mean, I said this last year. I said, there's going to be two major events happening in 2020. One was the Bitcoin halving, and number two is, the rise of the DeFi is what I predicted. You see most of the TV show have Rona numbers selling at 24/7. Yeah, it's crazy. It's part of the whole scamdemic. Now you're seeing CDC updated the information. Only 6% of the corona deaths are due to only corona. So out of all the numbers they threw at us, only 6% of those deaths were due to only corona. So all the other 94% is because they had other underlying conditions. And I'll say it's one of the biggest scams ever perpetrated, in my opinion. This information, because people are out there believing that the death rate is high. Now we're learning that it's not. Okay, this is from the CDC, not from me. The CDC just reported, and they fixed up the numbers, that 6% of the deaths related to COVID were only, how can I repeat it? 6% were only due to COVID. The other 94% is due to other things along with COVID, they're saying. Yeah, so it's out of control. You know, I've kind of eased up talking about it because it upsets me, guys. I don't like none of it, and none of it. It's a topic that I don't like anything about it. I've already voiced my opinion on it a bunch of times. You know what the deal is. From the very beginning, I called it as something I that seemed like there was not truth with it. Do you think the health compromised would have died without having corona? Says Slice. I think, yeah, a lot of them would have, yeah. Not all of them, but, bottom line here is that this is a CDC report, only 6% are only corona related. So, yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, you put $1 amount on the death classification, then it's going to be funny and money. Yeah, we had doctors come out and they told us, and there was different incentives or whatever, but just wild, guys. It's wild. A political dilemma. Wait until they show the data of heart cancer, et cetera, of 2019 versus 2020. Yeah, just wait. It's funny to me because I could see things what appears a lot more clearer than some others, but some people that CDC is flip flopping on everything: the school, the mask, and all the numbers. The whole thing is a scam. That's the whole trying to think. Nothing is there's not much truth when it comes to the thing. That's what I'm saying. There's no integrity to the situation, whether it's the CDC, now they're flip-flop. Just look with your own eyes and ears. How many people that you know that have been impacted only by the Rona? You see what I'm saying? I know people that have been impacted by the Rona, but all of them had some other existing condition. Point being is that I think we can agree that it's not clear. It's inconsistent. There's an inconsistency from the very beginning. And that when there's an inconsistency from the very beginning, that smells of funny bunny. There smells of some dishonesty, that it's not genuine. So I don't know. I don't know the facts, but I'm not a doctor. I'm not, but I could see with my own eyes of what I'm dealing with. And it doesn't seem to add up, guys. It doesn't seem to add up. Rogers here, Lady Plants, Crystal Zilla, the rest of the boomers. Guys, let me know. Forget about this Rona stuff because, guys, we're not going to, we don't got the answers here to save the world from the Rona. Too many lies, partial truth. The best thing we could keep doing is dealing with what we can handle and what we could change, what we could do. What do we have control over? And that's our own behaviors. I don't have control over the Rona numbers, guys. I don't. I don't have the numbers. I can't control them, I don't know about Boris Johnson. I don't know about all those people. I have no idea, And frankly, I don't care. All I know is that I told you guys last year that DeFi was going to boom. Okay? And I told you guys when I first heard of Rona that there was something funny bunny with it. I told you guys that Ether was going to boom. When the anchors are broadcasting alone with mask on, I was done. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. You're alone in a room and you're putting your mask on. Like, guys, I just hope the pandemic had nothing to do with QAnon. I don't know. I don't care. And I shared last week, though, a video on D-Live. Maybe some people caught it. that really went into, breaking down the QAnon and some of the stuff there. And, if you guys caught it, you caught it. I think maybe Crystozilla caught it. We talked about the Nasara, whatnot. But in conclusion, I think QAnon's false hope, guys. It just like so many other things, it exposes some truth and then it tries to give you the hope. Like there's people out there pledging to QAnon. Like they're, sending in their videos where we go one, we go all. So I was like, I don't pledge to QAnon. I pledge to Jesus Christ. But make no mistake, a lot of the stuff that QAnon has exposed has been real too. The devil, he could tell you the truth and lies at the same time. He's the owner of. I don't think that's the. I don't think he's the owner of 8chan. If you didn't catch the video, I shared on Friday, over there on DLive. 19 will leave you with asthma-like symptoms. I can vouch for that, but if he's doing bad, he got something else in conjunction. You're right, Lady Plants. Don't forget all the pedos getting busted. Yeah. And then also made... yeah, but you see... you don't believe in that there's some truth to Pizzagate? Slice, I'm about to throw Slice out. It seems like Slice is the new Derek McLean. He was doxxed yesterday that he made up Pizzagate. That's not true, guys. Like, look at all those emails and you tell me what's up with the inconsistencies. I don't, like I said, I don't know if it's verbatim to what Q said, but you could see that the media is doing whatever they can to delegitimize anything that Q's saying. Now, again, I'm not here saying that Q's a savior, but there's a lot of truth to what he has said, too. The guy was already dropping the Epstein leaks with Billy in them before they hit the news. So, I don't know, Slice. You kind of rub me off as like a troll, half a good guy. I don't know about Slice, guys. I'm going to be honest with you, Slice. I feel like sniping you out the box. I don't like your vibrations. But another part of me says, can't talk to him face to face. And since I'm a good guy, because I said so, I want to go ahead and give him a chance. But it seems like everything is to try to be a contrarian. It's like, I'm here to be your contrarian in the box, which is cool, but not that cool. So what do you guys think? Do I keep Slice in the box? Because like I said, I'm 50-50, but every time that Slice talks, about 90%, it's like some contrarian stuff. And Slice, I gave you a lot of chances. But let me know. Yeah, the VMA singing with the mask, that was ridiculous. Rafterman says he's hidden. I don't want to hide him. It's either we snipe him or not. It's like he's either out of here or not. Oh, you sniped. Okay, I said I did. He said, so he hit him. Okay. Yeah, well, there you go, Slice. I didn't make the decision, Rafterman. Then, if he's listening, I gave him a lot of chances, and it seems like there's people that are on the stream that are only here to be the contrarian. All they want to do is argue. And listen, it's not that I don't want to have a couple debates here and there. I don't mind it. I'll listen. I listen to every single comment in here. You guys know the deal. But when someone has a track record of only trying to be a contrarian, then I wonder if it's truly that you're trying to build or you're just trying to troll, And some people, they like that. That's all they want to do is argue all the time. And that's how they get a kick. They're like, oh, but what about this? And what about that? And they actually feel like, that's what gets them a kick. Raptor man, I said he never saw him before. No. He's been around. Slice has been around. He's been around. I've seen him around town. Like, he's been around for a while. But yeah, he's coming across a little Derek McLeanish. And here's the thing. Derek McLean, I kicked him out too. And then he ended up making another account when he wanted to come back. And when he made another account, he was a little bit more composed. Crystal Zella says he's been here a long time. Yeah, he's been here a long time. And, I give him a second. But, he's acting like a Karen, available to argue 24/7. That's what it is. He's like, every time, it's like, but what do you think about this? And it's like, guy, come on. And if you truly don't agree with what I'm saying and all that, then just, make your own channel. How are you going to spend your whole time here just try to debate me? How do I No, you already hit him. Just he's out the box. That's it. He lost his chance. Even if it was a mistake or not, too bad. It just didn't work out for him. See you later, Slice. It was great. Whatever. We gave him a chance. Too much Red Bull, says Roger Ripple. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I try to give everybody the benefit of the doubt because you don't know who you're talking to on the other side, it's not a face and I don't know the age. I don't know the vibration, you don't know. So sometimes someone's comments may rub you the wrong way, but you don't know the context of where they're coming from. So many times I've been like, no, give them a chance. And I always keep it 1,000. I'm like, yo, I'm not feeling your vibes. I'll say it. If I'm not feeling your vibes, I'll be like, look, man, I'm not feeling your vibes, but I'll give you the chance here to explain what's going on. But this is already like the third, fourth, fifth time. I don't know how many times, how many days it's already got. Raptorman said I had him hit him before you said. So he was already rubbing Raptorman the wrong way, and Raptorman didn't even know who he was. He's been here a few times, Raptorman. Way too much Red Bull. It's funny. Yeah. I don't want to create an echo chamber with everybody in here is just agreeing with everybody. Okay. But again, I don't want to just, I don't, this is not a big debate either. This channel's not up. It's not so that we could debate every single day and go back and forth with the ideas, we're out here as a community. We're vibing, we're chilling, we're hanging out. And yeah, we could debate a couple of times, but if every single time or let's say 90% of the comments that you post on this chat box are aimed at being a contrarian or trying to debate me every single time, then see you later. I'm not here. Like I said, I'm not even trying to win debates. I don't even care. I wish you guys could be on the other end too, guys. I mean, majority of you guys are not even streamers, but the best way I could describe it is imagine if you're on stage or in front of a group talking to people, like a group of 10 or 50. Right now we got 20. So, a group of 20 people, I'm talking, and then here comes somebody to disrupt the conversation. That's the best way that I could describe it. What would you do in real life? I'd kick them out. I'll literally tell them, get out of here. So, I'll keep it 1,000. That's enough. I think Slice had his day. We can even call Champ out if you're respectful. Yeah, I mean, people call me out all the time, and I listen to it too. Even with Slice, there was a point there that we went on in a debate. I think it was he had half the show with a debate about all this stuff. I even forgot about it. And at the ending, I was like, look, I don't disagree with you, but we went back and forth. We talked it all out. Okay, and I gave him I don't know how long of a show. And then a few days later, it was another contrarian. And then I saw another one the other day. Today, he tried to go up. This show is not a debate between me and one guy, Roger Ripple says, don't be that guy. Yeah, don't be that guy. Don't be that guy that's just a disruptor. And in fact, I mean, if you have so many ideas and so many debates and all these things that you have to say, then fire up the live stream. I got a link to restream.io, and you could fire up your live stream to 20 platforms, and you could talk an hour a day like I do and see how it works out for you. That's all. And then, you could snipe people out the box if you feel like it. I don't understand, guys. How could you be trying to debate someone in a chat box? Makes no sense to me. I mean, it's hard enough for me to type. You know how I am. I can barely even type out. I don't even respond to comments. I mean, I definitely respond to them verbally, but I hate typing. I'm the type of guy that you send me a group text, I'm not going to respond. I don't like group text. I don't like the text. Call me. We'll talk about it. We don't have to agree. We just allow others their chance. Of course. That's why, after like 5 days of this behavior is finally when we sniped them out the box. And I didn't even do it. It was Rapture Man. He must be in his basement like Biden. Or maybe not, Let's look at it the other way. Maybe he legit believes what he's saying and that, he's making a change. Some people believe in themselves like that. They're in their own. Maybe he legit believes that what he's doing is the right thing, Maybe right now he's thinking, oh, look at Champ in his chat box, a bunch of idiots or something. Maybe he's thinking that. He's probably still listening right now. Slice, you can always make a new account like Derek did and come back humbly, and maybe we'll let you in the box. How about Biden? Now, you guys are talking about Biden. What's up with Biden? Is he really losing his mind, guys? And all politics aside, left or right aside, is the poor guy losing his mind? I saw a clip yesterday, like he started talking about the Rona and some numbers, and it didn't even make sense. It wasn't even political. It just sounds like he doesn't even know how to complete a sentence. They better not let him debate Donnie. Donnie's going to have his a day. If Donnie can debate him face to face, forget about it. Okay? It's a wrap. They're going to do whatever they can to keep this guy under wraps. And I was watching another channel called Bart Sabrell. He's a gentleman that did some fake moon landing docs. And he was talking about how he believes that Biden is a deep fake now, that he's only coming out on studios. And if you look at the cuts and stuff, that it could be a deep fake. And I know maybe some of you guys know about the deep fake. You may want to look up the Obama deep fake. So in real time, they could even do this. They can get someone on TV talking whatever word. Let's see if I can pull it up, the Obama deep fake. And so what he's saying is that Biden is that Biden exists, but when you see him on TV, that he's been deep faked to us. And that's why they don't want him to debate Trump, because they want him able, he would have to do it live. And that, let me see if, yeah, this is it. Is it?
Now, with former President Obama taking on fake news, is not really President Obama in this PSA.
We're entering an era in which our enemies can make it look like anyone is saying anything at any point in time, even if they would never say those things. So, for instance, they could have me say things like, Killmonger was right, or Ben Carson is in the sunken place, or, how about this, simply, President Trump is a total and complete dipshit. Now, you see, I would never say these things. At least, this is a dangerous time. Moving forward, we need to be more vigilant with what we trust from the internet. That's a time when...
So you could see, basically in real time, you got this, what's this guy's name? Peter, I forgot this actor's name, but he's using basically Obama's avatar to speak his words. So, if they could do this here, this is in 2018, guys. If they could do this in your, you don't think that they can get that what you're seeing? I'm not saying it is or it isn't, but it's a possibility, right? So they're saying that what you're seeing with Biden, especially like his acceptance speech, that some of it may be deep fake, and that they want to, this is the idea, right? That they don't want him to debate Trump live, face to face, that they want to do it like, on a Zoom or whatnot. That way they can run a deep fake. Again, I don't have any proof that it's true, but deep fakes are real. This is the proof of deep fake. So, what's to say that they do or they do? And let me ask you another question, guys. Would it even be illegal? Would it be illegal for Biden to run a deep fake on TV? Would it be illegal? I don't think there's even laws against running a fake avatar. Is there? I don't know. They'll say he caught the COVID and hide him till November. Let me see. Perhaps, maybe. This guy, he doesn't seem to be all up there upstairs. Yeah, whenever he goes off script, it's a complete disaster. It is. I mean, and it's not even about politics, guys. I mean, the guy just doesn't seem to have it together. Forget about politics. I'm you know. So yeah, look out for the deep fake. They're saying that you know they may have. So I mean, it really hit me, and I was like, you know, this guy Biden hasn't even done any public appearances. Imagine a future where a leader is not even a real person. It's just someone that the media, it's like a fake avatar, a fake person that and you only see on TV and people think they're real, but that person doesn't even ever have to appear in real life because, you know, social distancing and, you know, Rona and all that. And all you do is see them on the Zoom, you know, and it's just an AI or maybe not even an AI, just an avatar that is loaded up with other people's words or whatnot. You know, this is why it's important that we need to see people in the flesh, and we need to be, you know, we got to be able to touch them. We got to see real, you know, we got to see the reality. And, you know, at least, you know, I've never seen Trump in person, but, you know, at least there's documented evidence that he went outside and there's somebody out there. For all you know, I don't even know if Biden still exists. I don't even know. Same thing with this Supreme Court justice, this old lady Ginsburg. Is she still alive or not? I don't know. You know, so this is something to consider. You know, what's the future of avatars? I think you could copyright an avatar, I heard too. Imagine someone copyrights Biden's avatar and then sues DNC for using it or something. I'm getting ahead of myself. But yeah, it's something to think, guys. This deep fake stuff is getting real. That's why we got to remember what's reality. We got to remember like how to use our own eyes, ears, and our own senses. Because if you start just depending on the computer, on the Rona swab, you don't even know what's behind all that. You'll be looking at something that's literally, you'll end up being in a matrix because you trust the machine so much. You know, you'll be stuck at home and they'll tell you the sky's red, and you'll believe it because you weren't able to go out there and look at it with your own eyes. You know, it's kind of like they tell you you're in the middle of vacuum in space spinning at I don't know how many thousand miles per hour around the sun. And like you don't even know because you can't go up there with a rocket. But when you use your own eyes and ears and when you sense what's outside, everything looks pretty freaking stationary to me. And if you look at the horizon, I don't see any curve. And if you think that you're seeing boats go over the curve, well, why don't you get a freaking camera and zoom them back in? Godzilla there sharing information there on YouTube as far as I think deepfakes or whatnot. You guys may want to check it out. I've been on for an hour, guys. I'm out of here. I'm going to go enjoy the rest of my day. Stay strong out there. Shout out to Crystozilla, Roger, Rafterman, and the rest of the boomers, guys. See you guys tomorrow. Stay strong. It's the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, crypto's finest.